Welcome to Drawga, where we tell a dumb story
with even dumber drawings.
I'm Caldwell.
I'm Nathan.
Guys, it's happening. Drawga is back, but it's back in a way you never could have pictured. Because this time is Dungeons and Drawfee, baby. That's what I'm talking about. We are taking the classic Drawga formula and revamping it. And to help us do that, I have with me in the studio Julia Lepetite.
Hello.
Jacob Andrews.
Good evening, listeners.
Oh, boy. Ooh, already in character, whatever character that might be.
Not doing that the whole time.
Please don't.
No, you absolutely are. I'm sorry. As Dungeon Master, I declare that you must.
I mean, that's for sure. That's the voice of your sassy skull staff.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
That's Jonathan.
I forgot about Jonathan.
Jonathan the skull staff.
Oh, I'm so excited to re-meet all these characters. Let me explain very briefly how this is going to work, how it will differ from Drawga of ages past. So in this version, essentially what's going to happen is I have crafted a campaign for us all to enjoy together as a community.
Thanks,
and
man.
instead of the audience choosing what happens next, each of our artist characters is going to draw how they best want to handle a scenario or a solution, how they best want to solve a problem. And at the end of each round, you, the audience, will be given a straw poll link, and you will get to go and vote on who you want to succeed and who you want to fail. And then, of course, the winner will receive gifts, prizes, accolades, and all of those, dear listeners, will be chosen by you. We're gonna have a lot of action items, so get ready. This is active viewing. This is an active viewing experience. Do not slouch down. I see you, Taylor.
Hey,
I see you there.
Taylor?
Caleb,
Taylor?
Guys? Boys,
Straighten out,
Boys?
straighten up those backs. Get them rumps up in that chair. Get off that beanbag. Caleb, I see you there.
We need you at your best.
Why can't you be more like your sister, Caleb? Well, before we can actually start playing, we got to do, we have to start off in the traditional way that any Dungeons and Dragons game starts. We got to roll for initiative. We got to see who's going to draw first.
Oh, that's fun.
I believe you guys have a die.
We do.
We got it.
How many sides that die got?
A full 20.
Ooh.
All 20 sides on this thing.
So many possibilities. Does each one of you guys want to roll, and then I guess the highest roll will draw first?
But how do we decide who rolls first?
Someone get a coin.
Death match, actually.
All right, so we'll be right back after the death match.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I won the death match, so I'm gonna roll first.
But everyone's dead. Nate, no!
Oh, I got a natural 1.
Critical fail, baby.
I don't even get to go this episode.
That sweet whimsical Uno. Who's up next?
Julia,
I got an 8.
Julia just rolled an 8.
Coming in
All right,
strong
great.
at 8, and here I go.
An 8 out of 20.
Jacob,
I rolled
you
off the table.
dropped
Jacob,
off
it's
the
yours to
table.
lose.
Oh man, that's an 8 as well.
Wow.
Julia, let's go again.
High rollers.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got ourselves a roll-off.
18.
18.
Oh man, that's
Okay.
gonna be tough to beat. A 14 does not beat it.
All right.
So, Julia, you're drawing first, it would seem?
I guess so.
Yeah.
All right.
Okey
Well,
dokey.
saddle up then. So, guys, I wanna have a talk with Julia now. You guys can just take a break.
Hi, Caldwell.
All right, cool.
Cool.
Hi, Julia.
Whew, we're
Can
off
you-
the hook.
How you doing, Caldwell?
I'm doing great. I'm
Good.
excited to go on an adventure with my friends.
Yeah.
Can you tell me a little bit about your character? I definitely remember your character. I definitely remember all the details about them, but I would like just a quick refresher for people out there that maybe don't remember as well as I do.
I would like a refresher. No. My character was a.
Eladrin.
Right.
Eladrin.
Yeah.
Eladrin.
Eladrin.
They're
like
like,
a
Eladrin
fancy
are
elf.
like
yeah, they're like fancy
exactly.
elves.
It was described to me as fancy elves.
They're like extra elves.
Yeah.
They're like
Elves plus.
all the stuff that makes elves times like 2.
If you have a premium elf account,
Yeah.
you can unlock them.
Is it possible for one's cheekbones to be higher than one's eyes?
Yes.
Is that some elite
100%.
level elves?
This is Jake Young joining us. He is our featured guest. He will be providing flavor throughout the episode.
I'm
he
here
will
from
be-
the International Gaming Commission to make sure that this is all up to snuff.
It's not.
This all checks out.
Yeah. If I
It's up
see
to-
you guys using some like Shadowrun rules, I'm shutting this thing down.
Yeah, this is this is the lightest of light that you can get when it comes to D&D, because it's essentially just us drawing, and then you, the audience, shall be our dice. So get ready for that. You have a lot of responsibility on your hands. I don't know how many hands you got. I don't want to presume.
I mean, 1.5. One's real clubby.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like, when you're like frying something and like you get too much flour and like batter on it.
Yeah.
One hand is like that all the time.
I actually, so we have analytics we can look at to see who watches the show, and it's weird. It's like mostly broken down by countries, but then there's this like weird subsection that's just called hook hands. It's a lot.
Yeah,
it's
we're
a
big in
surprising
that
number
demographic.
of
A lot of
hook-handed-
pirates. A lot of pirates like Drawfee.
Yeah, a lot of pirates and teen murderers. It's our two demos.
Teen murderers, like just creepy hitchhikers.
Which makes sense, because when you think about it, like who has a lot of free time on their hand? Pirates, because they're sailing from place to place, and teen murderers because they're waiting for teens to show up. Teens are out so late. You really gotta like camp out to catch a teen.
Sorry, Caldwell. Free time on their hook hands?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Nice.
Thanks, Jacob.
Anytime, dude.
Oh wow, Nate, you're
Nice.
just not saving up those goofs at all. Just letting them flow freely.
Hey, my goofs are at will abilities.
Oh man.
I wanna delve back into Julia here. Can you refresh me on the name of your character?
I believe it was Roxa, but spelled
Roxa.
And I will write this out for everyone. Ra.
Oh yeah.
Oxa, and I think there was a line over it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a macron, an accent mark.
More apostrophes means more elvish.
A couple
It is
wingdings in
a-
there.
Yeah.
It's a glottal nightmare.
That's the name of my
And-
metal band. I just formed.
Glottal nightmare.
And Roxa is an Eladrin. What class is Roxa?
She's a fighter.
Yeah, I'm a fighter.
Yeah.
She's a smashy, hit people with her club fighter.
I mean, and here's the thing. This is a D&D adventure of our own design, so we don't have to follow standard class rules. I think that
These are
Roxa
just sort
is
of jumping off points for us. I feel
yeah.
like.
To me, Roxa is a fighter, but like, what is the specialty within that group? What sort of fighter is Roxa? What sort of like subcategorization would you be? I like I like the term Smash Lord.
Oh yeah.
High smash elf.
Yeah, okay, Smash Elf. Boom Dude.
Smashy go wacky.
How about Punch Friend?
Friend.
She does not have a very friendly face. I'm gonna be honest with you. I
No,
think she is a punch
it's-
friend to no one. Only a punch foe.
She's a punch acquaintance.
Punch Fiend?
Punch fiend.
Definitely a case of resting warrior face.
I just remember from the episode.
Hit pal.
Hit pal, yeah. I just remember from her episode that she was real low on charisma and real high on smashy strength.
Yeah, she like the stats it gave us on the website. I don't remember everyone's exact stats, but I do remember Roxa had like maximum strength and the lowest charisma.
0 Risma.
Yeah.
I like that. Do you wanna stick with that?
I like it.
Now, essentially, what you guys are drawing right now is your abbreviated character sheets.
Yeah.
So we'll kind of have these on file in case we need to, like, I don't know, check back. In case these are more for reference for you guys. But yeah, I would like if once you're done drawing, if you can like just make a note that
Whenever that is.
Yeah.
It's gonna take forever.
You're showing so much restraint, Julia. Like
Like-
Roxa had such intricate armor the first time.
Trying so hard.
You've given her a cloak now
To cover up
cover
some of
up
that.
some of it.
Yeah.
What's your
that's-
casual weekend attire?
Eventually, they'll just turn into a poncho that'll cover like that.
This is like when fighters train with like weighted armor and stuff like that. It's like you don't know how cool the armor underneath there is, and it won't be revealed until later.
Actually, like
It's like an
the poncho
intimidation
idea.
tactic.
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna yeah.
I liked that poncho
Oh yeah,
idea.
just get rid of all that side of the
Yeah.
body you drew.
What a waste of time.
Embrace the lazy. I love it.
Now she's more like of a Captain Phasma.
Yeah.
I just liked that for a second there, the cloak was like not an invisibility cloak, but like a 50% opacity cloak.
You can kind of tell what's going on under there.
It was a marching. It was an area select cloak.
That was initially what Harry Potter had in the Harry Potter series. It was just a 50% opacity cloak, and Snape was always like, there seems to be something in the corner, some sort of boy shape.
Some sort of vague boy with glasses shape.
It's pretty clearly Harry Potter.
The boy with glasses who is in my class but isn't in attendance right now. And then there's a shape of him over there.
Who owns the cloak of the guy I knew?
Oh, this is a shadow. Okay. I
Yeah,
see.
sorry.
Yeah, this is gonna be fully shaded.
Oh no, I'm trying real
For a
hard to step away.
split second, I thought you were giving her like a cool swagway like hoverboard,
Yeah.
like a magical one, not like a normal one.
Yeah, no,
Right.
Well, at level 10, she's able to just ride her mace into battle.
It's really cute that you think that there are going to be levels in this game. I do like that though.
We have to use-
Go ahead.
Oh, I'm just saying we have to use standard D&D language for all these goofs, Caldwell.
I'm sorry. I'll try my best. I poured over the manual last night. I spent hours and hours.
A little bit of manual labor.
Oh my god. When will the goose end?
He's a goofmancer.
Oh,
For that pun, you begin the journey with half HP.
that's fair.
You were stabbed in the gut moments before by an unknown large-chinned man.
Say what you were stabbed by his chin.
Old dagger chin.
Oh,
Local
great
criminal.
chin lord in the sky.
Dagger Chin is the shittiest Elder Scrolls expansion.
Welcome to Dagger Chin.
No, I think not
uninstall,
actually.
uninstall, done. Nope.
It's like how Skyrim is supposed to be kind of like Nordic. Dagger Chin is just Florida.
So many outlet malls.
Yeah, Florida's kind of shaped like a dagger chin anyway, so it works out.
Whoa,
Is that?
Uh,
that's
that
great.
Work?
Yeah.
Does that work?
That's great.
I tried to not take like 4 hours drawing this person.
You did it,
Yay.
now,
Roxa.
now, Julia, could you add in some stats real quick? I want your weakness and your strength. If you can add that in, you can just draw that in. You can just you can maybe just type it out if you want. This is for my benefit mostly.
Did I spell that? Any of this?
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was her weakness, right? Was cute and cuddly things?
Cute and
Cute
cuddly,
and cuddly things.
She
I like
can't
that.
deal.
After her
yeah.
entire clan was killed by a single red panda.
That is the cutest and cuddliest animal. That
You
checks
better
out.
believe it was wearing a tiny hat.
Mushy, lovey stuff. There you
Right.
go.
Emotions and shit. What's your string?
I don't.
Punch?
Smashy.
Great. I like the
Cheekbones.
Can you,
That's great.
Julia? One suggestion, one edit.
Yes,
Can
sir.
you make that cheeky bonies?
Cheeky bonies? Okay.
Not to be confused with cheeky bronies,
Thank you. Which is
Also a
which is what you
weakness.
see.
which is also a weakness.
She cannot deal with cheeky bronies.
Cheeky.
I hate logging into Twitter and being like, ugh, all these cheeky bronies. So this is great. I like that. What I'm inferring from this language is that Julia's character has a British accent, and like a low class British accent at that.
Oi,
like a-
I'm a smashy. I
This is
am.
a Cockney accent.
Cheeky bony.
No one's ever done a Cockney elf. It's like not possible.
I like that. She's like a very she's a working class Eladrin, which is
Oi,
kind
oi,
of
oi,
an
oi, oi, oi.
oxymoron.
Lock, stock, and two smoking crossbows.
Nice.
Nice.
Julia,
That
you do
is
not have to
great.
format this.
Julia.
Okay, I'm
Julia,
stepping away.
Julia, you're so
Step
good.
away. Drop it.
Go,
Drop the
leaving.
stylus.
I think it's
Great
Jacob's
work.
turn.
It's Jacob's turn.
Jacob's turn.
What is
I'm very
Fantasy
excited.
Jacob about?
What is fantasy?
What
Jacob?
isn't Fantasy Jacob about?
While you're getting warmed up, Jacob, I want to say one final remark about Roxa, which is that in my head and like Julia, I would be very pleased if you would play her this way. To me, she is basically a high elf soccer hooligan.
That's my intention, Caldwell.
What's her club? What's her what
Arsenal.
Arsenal.
I was gonna say Morningstar.
Oh, all right. That works for me. Fine.
There's just a giant Carlsberg beer logo on her tunic.
It's because she wields a club. So
Yup.
she calls it Arsenal.
I'm gonna edit out you explaining the joke. By the way.
Wait, edit it out or make it louder?
Crank that volume.
What I'm gonna do?
Can you just make that part really loud?
I'm gonna make it louder, and then I'm also going to put subtitles so that nobody is left in the lurch on that one. Jacob, tell me
I'm
about
gonna
your
start
character.
this adventure with just dead. I already rolled a natural 1 and lost half my health.
Like, Nate, there's like 0 dice rolling, but you're doing so bad. I don't get it.
Badly. I love D&D, but I'm so bad at dice rolling.
All right, now everybody shut up. Jacob, tell me about your character.
Yeah, my character was a tiefling warlock.
Oh, yeah.
I believe
Oh, yeah.
her name was Ryena,
Yeah,
named after Regina from Mean Girls.
but spelled fantasy like.
But spelled fantasy like. I'll spell
Right.
it out in a second here. Once I get going. Once I figure out where I want this face to go on this head.
I got it.
Sure.
I got it written down from the ep.
Oh, you got it written?
No, good.
If you want it.
Oh, nicely done.
If you want the.
Uh,
I did some planning.
Nate came prepared. Unlike the rest of us, he was actually prepared.
Is that, Jacob, is that a tongue, or is that
It's supposed to be some like a lip scenario, but it's not looking that way, so I'm gonna abandon
Oh,
it.
I thought it was a goofy
Okay.
underbite, and I got so excited.
It's not a goofy underbite.
Yeah. No. Regina is cool.
Regina would never ever settle for that. She's one of the cool kids in Tiefling High School.
Regina's
Right.
parents could afford magic braces from an orthomancer.
Yeah, I guess like in Fantasyland, which is definitely not the name of this world.
Right. Because that'd be ridiculous.
It's
Yeah.
called Fantasyville.
Thank you. Now available on Facebook. Sign up your friends. In this world, yeah, like braces, I guess would probably just be like a low-level hex that you go to. You go to like an oral mage.
Yeah. A toothomancer.
Toothomancer.
Exactly. Yeah.
Here's the thing, though. Like, the retainer
Yeah.
is still a physical object, and it is made out of, like, just cast iron. It is.
Sure.
It is a struggle.
Although it is shaped like a dragon, which is cool.
This is kind of a poor man's version of my initial drawing, but
Like we said,
That's okay.
they're going through some redesigns.
going
you know?
through some redesigns. We're gonna
Jacob,
we're gonna
this is
settle
a-
on something good.
This is a poor man's D&D, so it's fine.
So it's perfect.
It's like it's basically just the 1D.
Yeah. Well, I can't wait to see what style of poncho she's wearing.
Oh, here we go.
Nice.
Oh, it's a,
She's.
Perfect. Imagine a body there.
I'm sick of
she
these
had-
overly sexualized fantasy characters.
She had like an Ursula dress on the last
Yeah,
time
yeah.
you drew her, which was pretty rad, I thought.
I was gonna say she was cursed. She is like a Jack Frost type curse where she became a snowman.
Jack Frost type curse.
You know, one of
And
them
she
Jack
only has
Frost
so
type
many
curses.
days left to hang out with her stepson.
Exactly. Oh yeah, there we go. Now you're getting back on track with this.
Like a hip scenario.
I remember those hips. Jacob, can I suggest a strength for your character?
Yes, you may.
Hips that don't lie. And by that I mean hips that can persuade others to tell the truth.
Specifically, it is her hip bones that don't lie because she is a warlock and is all about them bones. Kind of a
Oh, sure.
necromancer school of warlockery going on here.
Nice.
Right. She made an
I like-
eldritch pact with an infernal.
With an infernal, yeah, as you do.
So,
as you do.
His name was Brad.
Uh-huh.
Brad
Brad
the
the
Infernal.
They dated for a while, right?
They dated for a while, and you know they ended on amicable terms.
I mean, they still got a pact. So.
They still have a pact, so they still have to
Sure.
kind of make it work. Like you make a commitment like that, there's no going back on it.
Is that? Yeah. You're. Oh wow. You're going Just like right to belt hell. I see.
I
Those
said
are
earlier I was going to
sashes.
do just one belt, but look at me. I got a belt and a sash.
Who are you? We got who's this Tetsuya Nomura over here? All right, guys.
It's me, Tetsuya Nomura. I do the Final Fantasy.
Hey, forget about it. Genova cells, what's the matter? Come on.
Can you please enlighten us with more of your Tetsuya Nomura, character designer for Final Fantasy?
Character
Can you
design
please-
101 for the character. Make a one pant short, but one long. The audience never see it coming.
Nomura-san, please tell us more.
No.
A, B, Z. Always be zipperin'.
I like this. Ooh, yeah. I like this like faux mermaid thing going on
Ursula
here.
dress, you never see your feet. That was part of the
No.
pact.
Part of the
Definitely.
pack
She's
can't.
got some weird foot stuff going on that she can't be showing off. to
Oh, that's a
everyone.
weakness.
That's a weakness. Weird
Yeah.
foot
Weird
stuff.
foot stuff going on.
Her strengths and weaknesses are just physical traits.
Yeah, she's got weird feet, but also she's sexually attracted to feet. It's like it's like two weaknesses in one.
Yeah, but not her
Just
own
weird
feet,
foot stuff.
She's attracted to all feet except her own.
except her own.
Does she have?
it's so
does she have hooves?
Dude, I don't know. She doesn't show them off to everyone.
It's true.
All right.
Even you,
Even me.
Even me, the character player.
the character design.
I'm sure it's gonna, come into the story later or something. Don't worry about it.
Absolutely. I'm definitely not editing the doc right now to reflect that.
If the dragon ye wish to meet, show to thee your own 2 feet.
Oh
man.
god.
Oh,
Jake,
we're
can you
playing.
just, like-
Oh, we're already playing. Okay.
I'm the bridge dude.
Jake, can you just like text me everything you just said so I can like add it to the thing? Thank you. That would be a real preach, man.
Oh, yeah.
All right, if I recall, Regina, I'm not saying that right.
Ryena.
Had a cool
Ryena.
staff. Regina
Regina.
had a cool staff.
She has a bone staff. His name is Jonathan.
Yeah.
And,
Did she?
He's wise. He's a wisecracking skullhead.
He's a wisecracker.
That's
I believe we
great.
established in the last episode that he was in possession of a tome of Halloween-themed goofs.
Yeah.
And uses those at all times. He's not really beneficial for much by way of combat,
Yes.
but he is good for like some company. Good for general morale.
Did they used to date?
It's more of like a he's like a brother to her kind of thing.
Okay.
Didn't want to sacrifice the friendship.
It seems like a will they won't they to me, to be honest. Just like the way that you've drawn them, the chemistry is palpable.
It is palpable. Yeah, I'm feeling it a little bit over here too.
She's literally grabbing him.
Oh, don't worry about me. I'm safely in the friend bone.
Jonathan, the staff, voiced by Nathan Yaffe.
I like that. Let's make that official.
I'm here all week.
Also for eternity. Yeah, this is a pretty. It turned out to be a pretty okay representation of my original drawing, I think.
Yeah, it's super
Yeah.
cool.
So let me write her name on here.
Yeah, please do.
Oh, are all you guys professional illustrators?
Right.
Oh, that explains a lot.
Nah, like this, I think it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, also, a bit of lore that we shouldn't forget is that Julia's character, I believe, is dating my character's cousin, whose name was what was it?
Demon Johnny.
Demon Johnny.
Demon Johnny.
Oh, right.
He's a
Yeah,
real bad
thank
boy.
you.
Right, because Julia's character is into tieflings,
Yeah.
Yeah, Julie's character's into
For
tieflings.
sure. Who
and
isn't,
Jacob's
though?
character has a bunch of cousins.
Yeah, a lot of
This
cousins.
is just the randomly
Large family.
generated text that like came when we rolled these characters on. I believe the website was Chaotic Shiny.
Yeah.
Don't even know if it's still a website, but that was the website that we used.
Wait, that was
I mean, it-
given to you? Tons of cousins?
Yeah. Lots of cousins. Many cousins. Several cousins.
But here's
Well,
the
that's
thing.
like a-
Only one aunt.
Aunt's just been busy.
Her strength is
Jacob,
bones.
you're all strength and bones over
it's
here.
just bones.
Actually,
Anything
can-
bones related, she can handle that.
Okay.
Undead stuff.
Well-
If bones are showing, she's all about it.
I mean that's gonna work out pretty well because like most things in the world have bones inside them.
Yeah, but it's really
I
like
guess she's-
it's like visible bones, specifically
Yeah,
dead
okay.
bones.
So what if there's like a gelatinous cube which doesn't have bones, but floating inside it are the bones of its previous victims? Is that like a plus or a minus?
Then you know she's gonna get them bones. Don't mind if I do. Just more bones for me.
Genuine displays of emotion are her weakness.
Oh, okay.
Noticing a pattern.
She operates on like a layer of, sarcasm and irony.
I'm gonna open up these characters by the end of this journey. I'll tell you that much.
Crack them open, dude. And that's her. I guess I could pass it over to Nathan.
All right.
All right, great work. Welcome to the party.
Oh, thank
Now
you.
I should mention that I also had a character drawn, but
Right. Your character's name was Tiffany.
Tiffany got a job.
Tiffany was a dwarf cleric, a cleric of Pelor, and she was
Yeah.
basically just a church mom.
A nice southern
Yeah.
mama.
Aw.
And she's doing a lot of substitute teaching these days. She's doing teach for Fantasyville. So
Caldwell, is it going to be called Fantasyville?
yeah,
Are we
but it's spelled
Such defeat.
Yeah.
it's spelled like real dumb. Don't worry. It's like super. It's like almost Welsh how dumb this name is.
Right. It's all wise.
Yeah. So Nathan, tell me a little bit about who's coming into being right now.
Oh, okay. So this is Legsy. Legsy short
Ah,
stack.
Legsy. Forgot about Legsy.
Yeah, Legsy short stack. She's a halfling rogue, and
Now-
yeah.
While we're redesigning, now did Legsy was her claim to fame that she had normal sized legs despite being a halfling?
No, her claim to fame was I couldn't get the pose I was trying to draw right.
Right.
So I said that I just drew a bunch of different legs and said most of them were fake legs.
Oh sure, yeah.
So,
she has kind of like a.
she's a master of deception, and most of her deception involves fake legs.
She's a master of leg-related deception.
I
Leg-
really like the idea of an infiltrator whose like primary like tools are stilts.
Well, it's like it's like in Naruto when Sasuke when Naruto moves real quick, and he becomes several Narutos. And then his enemies are like, dang, which Naruto is the right one? And then they punch it and it becomes log.
Yeah.
It's like that.
And it becomes log.
It's like that, but with legs.
Nani? When they say that.
Legs desuka.
Is that what happens if somebody like?
Yeah,
I guess,
like you think you've hit her, and then there's like a flash of smoke, and then it's a leg.
So, like
Where
Batman's
once
cape.
there was Legsy, now there is
Yeah.
just leg.
That's
So, much like Batman's cape allows him to kind of dodge bullets and like make himself seem larger than he actually is. That's how Legsy's legs work.
Yeah.
Yep.
They're kind of like they're a cape essentially. They're
Yeah, they're-
a shroud of defense. I like that. So I guess that's your strength is just legs.
Yeah, legs. Well, yeah.
she's got legs and she knows how to use them.
She's got legs and she knows that she has legs.
She invented leg day.
And I like that. To me, Legsy's wearing like restrainers right now. She's got like super tight yoga pants on, so like you can't see how buff her legs are. It's like
She's hiding her true legs level.
Oh,
And also
she holding
she's
a leg
just-
up
okay.
there?
Yeah, she's got
Nice.
one leg up here.
That's her weapon?
That's great.
definitely that's her weapon.
Oh no, like when she busts out the two of them tied together like nunchucks, that's how you know shit's serious.
Well, this is great because say that you encountered the gelatinous cube from before, and guess what's in there? It's a humerus and an ankle, and then the rest of the bones in a leg. That's wow.
Yeah, we can team up.
That's a great
on
day
that
for
one.
both of them.
Yeah. Regina
Yeah.
can extract those leg bones.
Yeah. Also, if Regina ever needs to show her feet, she can just borrow one of Legsy's fake legs.
This is great. I mean, like, I know that you guys are all a little emotionally distant, but like, man, the teamwork that I'm seeing already, the potential.
Well, I mean, we
friendship?
have to start off emotionally distant, you know? It's a it's a
Yeah.
learning process, it's a growing process.
You know what? That traditional wisdom states, but I think it'd be great if you guys were all just good buds.
I feel like Legsy's family used to own a mannequin factory that went out of business. And this is the way she like redeemed her family name.
Did she redeem it?
You decide.
This
Did
is why
this
she
work?
disappointed her entire family even further.
Exactly.
Legzactly.
Thank you. Nathan, thank you. Minus 10 HP.
Oh, she's dead.
You're the
All right, I gotta re-roll.
Go ahead and make those eyes X's, please.
Nathan, you're the only character whose HP I'm keeping track of, by the way.
Love it. Hey,
You
Caldwell.
started with a lot, don't worry.
You enter the tavern. There's a bleeding halfling moaning on the floor in a pile of severed legs.
Nathan, your strength, very strong. Weakness, always bleeding.
Cool.
Is Legsy's weakness arms?
A punch! No! The one thing I never trained for.
So yeah, we were all lady characters. We're all part of an adventuring group called Ladies Book Club. That was actually the namesake. That was Tiffany's idea, because it's what she told her husband Eustace she was doing when she was out adventuring. She was just saying she was going to Ladies Book Club.
Yeah, it's an excuse to get out of school, get away from the house for a day.
Now here's the thing, guys. That is true. That is where we last left our heroes. But guess what? This adventure takes place in the distant past. It is a prequel adventure.
Oh whoa!
This is a younger versions of all of our characters, which is why, of course, Tiffany is not there. Tiffany is away for the summer at church camp.
Has
and you
Tiffany
guys-
met Eustace yet? Are they married at this point, or is
Our
it?
God is a giant boar, he reigns on heaven above.
Let me go ahead and get into it. So this adventure takes place. You guys have all met. You guys all have a sick suite at Adventure College, which is where you guys met. It's a 4-person suite. You guys all live there, and it's summer. Like the summer's just started, and you guys are all. None of you are going home. You decided you were just you like hanging out so much that you're gonna stick around. You're gonna stick around Fantasyville, which is the name of the town in the larger world
Fantasyville.
of Fantasy World. I decided I liked Fantasy World. So you guys are all sticking around your hometown, or not your the college town where you guys go to Adventure College, Community Adventure College.
Community Adventure College.
And you're trying to, basically what's happening is you're trying to find jobs because you got no money. You're all poor college kids. And like, you're bummed that Tiffany had to go away to church camp, but she's a counselor there, and she's she really makes like top dollar, and she's got a real crush on that other counselor, that Eustace. And I think you guys have been gossiping about it, but now it's time to get down to business. It's the first day of summer break. And you got to get jobs, but right now you've got more important things on your mind. You guys are headed out to the bar for some post exam drinks.
Hell yes.
Out to the bar.
So just to recap, I see that you drew your strengths and weaknesses. I like that. Legs for days, leg deception, honesty. Okay, that makes sense. And arms. Yeah, these are good. Nathan, I think you're. Yeah, let's cycle through these one more time.
So that's this is our party.
Yep. So we got Legsy, we got Ryena, and we got Roxa, the current members of Ladies Book Club. And guys, now that we got our characters, now that we have all that figured out, it's time for the adventure to begin into earnest. Can't use that. Cannot use that. You're gonna have to.
We just got taken
cut
off
that
YouTube.
right out. It's time for Ernest. It's time to begin the adventure in earnest. Ernest saves Fantasyville. Here we go. So, you three gals have just finished your exams, and you know what? It's time to party. It's time to have some drinks.
Hell yeah.
You've only got 1 year of college left before you're out on your own, trying to make it in the high stakes world of professional questing. But you're not worried about that right now. All you're worried about right now is how to get a drink from the stubborn old bartender named Gus.
Oh my god.
Now, the first thing you notice about Gus is that he looks suspiciously like a baby, but also like an old man at the same time.
Right.
Gus is a bit of a conundrum, and you guys have not really, you've all just gotten your licenses, your I guess your imbibing licenses, so you haven't really been in this bar too much before, but. You've heard tell that Gus can be won over. He's a stiff old soul. He's young at heart or in body. No one's really sure. But you've heard that he can be won over. He can be manipulated if you do the right thing. So guys, your first challenge, your first act as the newly formed Ladies Book Club is to try and figure out a way to get a free drink from Gus.
And not warm milk.
No. That's the special. It doesn't say on the sign. It's super expensive. It's like high quality milk.
Yeah, we're students. We don't have that dosh.
Exactly. You've got 0 dosh. You've got to worry about getting jobs tomorrow. Tonight you're just trying to get plastered, and you're trying to get plastered on the cheap.
Yes,
So,
yes.
Guys,
I think we should roll for Old Baby Gus initiative.
exactly.
It's a new encounter.
Yeah.
It's a new encounter.
I just want you guys to know that in this universe, I'm ye old baby Gus.
Before you roll, let's have a little bit of let's have a little exposition before you roll. Real quick. You all approach the bar.
Yeah.
And you try your best. You all try your best flirting. You all like give a go at it to see if Gus can be wild. And Gus responds, and Gus just like ain't having it. And I think Gus would say something a little like this.
Well, honestly, you're wasting your time. I haven't gone through puberty / matured past it at the exact same time. Your feminine wiles mean literally nothing to this old face.
What a conundrum. Okay, roll for initiative.
Just makes Legsy want him more.
15.
Julia rolled a 15. I'm gonna roll
Okay.
next. Got a 10.
Okay.
Here we
One
go.
for one, baby.
Legsy.
A 1!
That's unreal.
I haven't seen a
wow.
critical fail like that since that wizard cursed my mother when I was still in the womb.
I don't know what's happening, guys.
Oh, that's incredible.
Legsy just trips on her way to the bar
And dies.
and dies again. Oh.
So the turn order's the same.
The turn order is exact. We didn't need to do that.
Nope.
But it's fun to roll dice, right?
Yeah.
I'm sorry the floors are so slippery. I could have sworn I put down some enchanted sawdust earlier today, but I guess I just didn't did enough.
The mop is 12 times as tall as I am.
So you
All
wanna
right.
get in here, Julia?
So Julia, you gotta convince old baby Gus bartender to give you a free drink.
Welcome
Okay.
to the Cranky Griffins, you high cheek-boned weirdo.
The name of the bar, Gus sometimes forgets because he's old. He's
I
got a
cannot
faulty
read
memory.
the sign.
The name of the bar is in fact the Hungry Goat. That is the name of the bar that we are in.
Nice.
Well, I don't have any memory retention, so good luck with that.
Yeah, my one piece of advice in this encounter is do not cover your face.
Where'd it go?
yeah, you lose any sort of progress you've made convincing him.
Now, Gus, I hear that you're famous for your tales, your tall tales of the world of Fantasy World. Could you regale us while Julia crafts her solution?
Well, I was mining some dowsing ore back in must have been 302, and now
Sounds like a year.
they gave me an enchanted pickaxe. Otherwise, I would not be able to lift it. And just day in, day out, it's dirty work, it's proud work. But I'll never forget. I saw the most beautiful orc woman walk by, and she just would throw me in the air and catch me. I don't know if I'll ever be that happy again. If you're out there, Grookloch, just know that there's always a stool for you here at the Colicky Manticore.
Still not the name, but I appreciate the effort, Gus.
Gus, he's always he can't remember.
You
what
don't
he
tell
made.
me how to run my bar, omnipotent voice. Now
Who are you talking to, Gus?
Oh where I say.
I got
As you approach the bar, Gus waves at nothing.
Gus, how did you get your liquor license exactly?
He won it in a game of mahjong.
Fantasy Mahjong.
It's basically Hearthstone, but with more crayons.
I guess
He just drew his license with crayons.
Honestly, who's checking?
The sheriff just won't bust me. I'm too adorable.
this all checks out.
Now, obviously, I am a man baby of business. And if y'all don't have any coppers, I cannot give you any of my delicious, intoxicating liquids.
That's true. Gus, the main reason, Gus, he pays a lot of money in protection to the. He pays off the cops big time. So, he can't afford to be giving out a lot of free drinks. In fact, he's probably only going to give out one at most in this encounter. Now, Julia, while you're drawing, I want to explain to our audience, and I'll probably explain this again at the end. The ways this is going to work is once all of the drawings are completed, we're going to put up a straw poll in the link that'll be linked in the description of the video, and you guys will get to vote on who succeeds and who gets that free drink. And the other two will be left
watching our friend drink.
Yeah.
It's like, cool.
This is fun.
Cool, pal.
Yeah, college. What are you guys talking about?
Now, Julia, I feel like I forgot to mention that since you rolled first, you could have chosen to go last if you wanted. But
That would have been nice to know. Way to tell me now.
Yeah, I apologize.
Julia
for that.
is in character.
I think I know what's happening
She's
here.
lifted up her cloak.
The veil has been lifted.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah,
Whoa.
that's the isn't that the nice pauldron that your boyfriend
Demon.
My
Why can't I
demon
remember his name?
boyfriend.
Demon. It's because it's Demon Johnny.
Demon Johnny.
It's because
Right.
Jonathan is the talking skull. We were
Wow.
We were on a real Jonathan kick when we did those eps.
Does this pauldron have some sort of leer ability?
Yeah.
It looks like it's got some
Is
sort
it
of glamour
enchanted?
effect.
I mean, the fact
love
that it's
this.
even just shiny is enough to entrance my baby-like mind. Or old dementia-like mind. It's really one of the few common grounds my two demographics both entail.
You've really got the worst of both worlds there, bud.
I am exceedingly helpless. Now, if you'll excuse me, I think there's a bottle of blue stuff. I'm just gonna shake it and giggle.
I think there's a bottle of blue stuff. Can't be sure. Can't be sure what colors are.
Babies are like dogs, right? We don't see all the colors yet.
You certainly.
I do remember you thought you saw a dog once.
Oh, don't
Oh,
remind
sorry.
me.
Very important part of your lore.
I should mention that Gus's assistant is a kind orc woman named Carol, who she doesn't do much. She's kind of reading a book in the back corner, but every time Gus reaches for a bottle of Drano, she just slowly pulls it from his hand and puts it on a higher shelf.
Hey, what's the fantasy equivalent of a light socket? Because I just want to stick my finger in it so bad.
Julia, while you're approaching the bar, you find Gus. You find him he's got a fork and he's just pointing it at a glowing orb. Carol takes the fork away. Says, "Sorry about that."
Where? Oh, why don't you ever let me finish my projects, woman?
She goes back to her book. It's a very steamy romance novel.
Hey,
It's called Orkies 2.
Hey Caldwell, can I ask a question of my my party members here?
Sure.
Cause I'm just a little curious. What finals were you guys taking? We just finished up finals, right?
Yeah.
What were your classes? How'd it go?
Oh man. Well, I of course cheated on all of my exams because I am a rogue. So I think I aced them. I don't really. I was it took pickpocketing 101, lock picking.
How do you cheat at pickpocketing 101?
I brought my own stuff. I brought my own stuff that was already in the pockets.
You just brought an unlocked lock and put it on the teacher's desk and said, "Done."
And then I did when she went to be like, no, you need to unlock the one I gave you. I just threw some legs and ran.
I didn't have to take tests. They're all scared of me. They just told me I passed and I left.
This is the exact move you used to ace your test.
Yeah, I pulled
Yeah,
out
It's
Demon
never
Johnny,
failed you.
and it was all
Is
good.
the pauldron Demon Johnny himself? Is that his skull?
Yes.
Oh
I-
oh
Oh, is
God!
it?
Oh, Johnny.
I think that's how we.
That's my cousin.
That's why we get along so well. Because I'm like, hey,
Dude.
that's how we met. I was like,
Yeah.
hey, I know your cousin. He's right here. And I just lifted up my cloak, and your cousin was under there.
Johnny knows how to party,
Just
though.
chopped off his head on a date.
And we're done with this mushy love stuff. And you live on my shoulder now.
So are you seeing anyone now?
I mean, she's still with Demon John.
Yeah, I'm still with Demon
With
Johnny.
him physically at all times.
Okay.
Like,
Sure.
That's what she uses. Just like, hey, you kind of remind me of my boyfriend. Let me show him to you.
Are you?
And then the men, they stop talking to her.
I like that. That is specifically the line that she uses on Gus? Is what you're saying?
yeah.
Do you remind me of my boyfriend? Let me show him to you. I like that a lot.
They do look very similar.
Is that good? Is that good enough?
That's real good.
I
I
think-
think we need some more
Impressed-
scuff marks for sure.
Yeah.
Impressed by your chiaroscuro shading, I have no choice.
No, we gotta give the audience something to vote on.
I'd like to apologize. The vomit and urine on the floor is my own.
Yeah, you do succeed in making Gus pee himself, but that's not actually that big of a accomplishment.
He was gonna do that anyway.
My diaper's
Yeah.
made of a bag of holding. I don't know where it goes.
God.
All right, Julie, I'm cutting you off.
Must stop
Waiting for
shading.
someone
It's a very good drawing.
to take over.
You
There
gotta
go.
quit.
Jacob, now that you know you can defer your higher roll.
No, I'm going right in. I know what I want to do.
Okay.
Nice. So yeah, Roxa steps away, leaving Gus trembling, just leaking from every orifice.
Covered in his own urine.
Yeah, she covers her pauldron once more.
You know that thing when like the snot forms like a bubble? That's real big time snot bubbles.
Ooh, looking right at it. Yep. You know that thing?
Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh wow. I am inconsolable at the moment. Certainly not. Her shoulder had a face.
Yeah, Julia, you did the opposite of what I warned you against, which is don't cover your face. You unveiled a second face. So congratulations.
What dark magic are these peaks of boo?
You also told me not to flirt, so instead I intimidated with my boyfriend.
Can Roxa flirt?
Smashing. It's just
I don't know if I can
smashing.
imagine a flirtation.
I think we just saw it. I think that's what we witnessed.
Yeah.
Was her attempt.
That's also her mating dance.
Oh, is that the goat skull from the wall?
Yeah, I mean, I noticed straight away. You put some bones in here, Caldwell.
Oh,
If there's one thing I'm about, it's bones.
are you
So
even going to Jacob? Are you even going to attempt to like get a drink, or are you just going to steal this skull and be off?
Thanks for the skull, idiots. Scamper, scamper, scamper.
No, I gots to get my drink on. After all my rough finals in classes like blood looking and organ stuff.
Blood looking?
Yeah.
Just looking at blood?
Yeah, looking at blood,
Death knowing.
It's,
Death
it's like
knowing.
Fantasy Dexter. No, there's a science to it.
going beyond the Veil 101, Dark Econ 203, Shadow Economy.
And then psych. Just psych.
Yeah.
So I've used my my dark magics to reanimate this skull,
Cool.
and I'm just gonna have it do a little dance for old baby Gus.
Oh boy.
Oh, wow.
I can't imagine anything he'd like more than
Yeah.
a little Skelly doing him a little dance.
This is as close to PBS as I will ever see in this universe. You Jim Henson wizard. Oh boy. Oh, look at him go. Oh, all feelings of horror are just melting away. My cherubic yet grizzled face is beaming.
See, what I'm hoping for is that in the distraction of him looking at this dancing, rattling skeleton man that I've created, I can, just kind of reach behind him and snag a bottle of booze.
Oh, you're going for the deception approach. I like that.
I do have trouble turning my neck quickly.
My vertebrae have not formed.
So
Hard
here's
enough
this
just to
guy.
keep my head from falling over.
And I'm just gonna put a quick old baby Gus here who is delighted,
Yep.
just so everyone knows.
Is the Bone Man? Do we have a name for the Bone Man?
Do I have a name for the Bone Man?
This bone man?
Yeah, this Bone Man. This Bone Man right here.
I'm thinking Beauregard, Beauregard even.
Bone regard.
Wonderful A+. Is Beauregard singing a song of some sort? Does he have like a tune
He
that
does
he's
not
humming along
have
to?
vocal cords,
Okay.
unfortunately.
It's more of a
Is he
hissing.
rattling?
So yeah, it's kind of just like a horrifying rattling sound.
Well, that's gonna. Yeah, I mean, like Gus is for sure going to enjoy
He loves
that.
rattles.
He loves rattles.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's
Dare
all
I
good,
say, I don't love this. I love this.
Is the rattle to any tune? Is there a tune to the rattle, like of a popular song, maybe on the top 40 listening orb?
Hot spine bling.
This is why Nathan is the voice of my staff.
Exactly.
I've got a
Yeah,
bone to pick with you.
You used that one already. Great work.
So
All
I'm gonna
right.
give this
This
to
is
Nathan.
Look at him go. Woohoo.
as you walk up. I feel like Nathan Legsy kind of like gives you kind of like a show off smirk.
Finally has picked herself up off the floor,
Wiped off the blood.
wiped off the blood.
Collected her legs. And her thoughts. Legsy, how do you feel? Because essentially, Ryena has kind of grokked your sauce here. She's stolen your move.
Oh, don't worry. Legsy has a few legs up her sleeve.
You're definitely getting a free drink, is what I'm saying. Definitely. Oh, I'm sorry. There's a bleeding small person. Yes.
So yeah, as you approach, I think Gus is continuing to clap, just so gleeful at the sight of Beauregard from his favorite show, Bone Thugs and Horror.
You ever wonder if you're just a non-player character in someone else's narrative?
Gus?
I think about that all the time during the
Gus?
darkest hours of nap time.
Pay no mind to this glazy-eyed baby man.
I hear the voice sometimes, you know. I hear it across the divide. I wonder one day if it's going to come for me. Let me know that I've critically failed. But until that day, it's just the warm milk, my customers, and really doing a bad job cleaning the floor.
You're honestly making more of a mess than you are actually cleaning the floor.
I tried
every time you
tying
try.
washcloths to me and just crawling around. It just didn't help.
Do you have like a baby-sized? I guess rascals would not exist in this universe, but maybe some sort of like enchanted rocking horse that you can ride around on or something like that.
I do have a horseless stroller.
Okay. It was you got that as part of your vet benefit package.
Oh, you know about my time served during the baby wars.
The most adorable war in all of fantasy history.
Millions died.
Two kings had a really weird bet.
I was part of their super soldier program, thus my everything.
Super cute soldier was the
How does
Technically
hair,
what
how does
it
hair
was.
work? There we go.
That's hair.
great. That's what Legsy is screaming. How does hair work?
How does hair work?
So she's up on the bar.
Yeah, she just jumped right up on there. Cause
Well, that would make sense because
she's trying not to like she saw the success of the dancing skeleton and was like, okay, so just get right up on the bar.
Ma'am, that is very unsanitary.
it's fun to picture Legsy and Gus trying to have a conversation without Legsy jumping up on the bar because both of them barely reach over the top. I like that you guys didn't all need to draw Gus, but I like that you've included him so that we can get the
desired
variety of his reactions.
It just felt so right.
You gotta set the scene, man.
You gotta set the
Yeah.
scene, man.
I appear to be some kind of Harold in the Purple Crayon motherfucker in
Yeah.
this one.
Hold on.
So while Legsy is attempting this, I feel like Ryena and Roxa are, because I feel like y'all are kindred spirits. Y'all were friends first, and then Legsy kind of wormed her way in.
Yeah, Roxa and I
kinda,
share a mutual disdain for most of humanity, I think.
Yeah.
Legsy really just got a foot or two in the door. You guys know.
Hey.
You guys are basically like the Life is Strange friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never played the game, and for some reason I'm in character still.
Oh, Gus is rambling. Gus, what are video games? Nobody knows what you're talking about, you weird old man baby.
It's both before and after your time.
I have a visions of a wonderful place far away called Tijuana.
So Legsy is using her knowledge of babies, and how dumb they are. So you know the classic baby game, Got Your Notes.
Uh-oh.
So Legsy is attempting to trick old baby Gus into thinking that she has in fact got his leg.
My leg!
Because
Oh God! You got my leg!
yeah.
I felt something on my leg. Now you're holding
Yeah,
something.
she did like in one swift motion, sort of reached over the bar, feigned grabbing the leg, and then with a good sleight of hand pulled the leg out from her pack, from her leg pack, and is now because it's great because being a halfling, her fake legs are about baby size.
Yeah.
That is about my size leg. Oh God, no!
For good measure, I feel like she probably gave Gus like a dead leg as well, so he's a little confused.
Yeah, she gave him a bit of a Charlie horse.
Oh where?
Just sort
where?
of punched him in the leg. But yeah, the pain immediately subsides and is replaced with sheer wonder at the fact that this woman was able to wrest his leg from his body.
Yeah.
And so now she is going to offer to trade the leg back for a beverage.
Now, I will mention, while you are doing this, you're causing a bit, you especially, but all of you have caused a bit of a commotion with your attempts at winning over Gus. And the bar is pretty empty. It's mostly just a couple of like old orcs over in the corner.
Old baby orcs?
Hogging the juke. What?
Old baby orcs?
Don't be ridiculous. What is wrong with you, old baby orcs? This is a serious narrative we're trying to tell here.
These are just some crusty old orcs hogging the juke sphere. Playing Jimmy Gruffett on repeat.
You should be more proud of that.
But in the corner, Ryena, you and Roxa notice in the corner, you see a newspaper slowly lower, and a goblin looks up, kind of concerned, but also slightly impressed by all the tactics that are going down. And he's a well-dressed, dorky goblin that doesn't quite fit in with the other clientele of whatever the name of Gus's bar is. It changes quite a lot. But he notices for a second, then he goes back to his newspaper.
The mucousy manticore.
You already used Manticore.
Oh, sorry.
The finicky hippogriff.
Well, I'm gonna shade mine because Julia shaded hers.
That's absolutely fine.
While you're talking, if there's more stuff to display, otherwise.
That's basically it. But let me go ahead and
while we close it out.
So you keep shading. I'm actually gonna show you guys. So while you finish your routine, you kind of spin that leg around like a baton, calling back to your days in fantasy marching band.
Yeah.
And Gus is transfixed. So he.
I've never seen something like this here in the dusty cockatrice.
So he just confused and bewildered. You hop down and he starts preparing a drink. He hasn't made up his mind yet to whom the drink will go, but he knows that one of you has earned a drink. So he hops behind the bar. You can't actually see him. You just hear glasses clinking together, blenders blending, and some sort of just weird screaming noise, honestly, that is a little unsettling. And then he hops back up on top of the bar with the most delicious cocktail you have ever seen.
Oh, dang.
Oh my God.
Wow.
I didn't
And a
know.
bottle top
I didn't
on
know
it.
old baby Gus was a mixologist.
It's mostly absinthe. Don't tell nobody.
Oh, old baby Gus.
Get you turned up real good.
And the best thing about this drink is that Gus is he's sacrificed one of his own nipples
Got your
for
nipple.
you guys so that so that you can take this drink on the road and use it. And
Oh,
you
that's
can't tell.
That's his nipple. Oh no!
Who's the real monster? Not us, says Gus.
minus 10 HP for being overly literal. So he's given you this means of carrying this drink with you because you can't quite tell. Gus is withholding information, but this seems to have some sort of mystical properties to it. And I want to, while you're shading, I want to go ahead and say that
Oh, I finished.
the way
I
that
finished
this
shading.
is going to work.
I don't have any more shades.
Well,
to
then you can
shade.
just sit patiently.
What? I don't know how to do that. No, yes, continue. So,
All right. So the way that this is going to work is there are 2 action items, of course. In a second, we're gonna flip through all the drawings again, so you can get a summary of what you can vote on. But in the comments, what I want for everyone in the comments to do is I want you all to come up with a potential name and an effect, a magical effect for this drink. And the best one will be chosen and incorporated into the game next round. We will, give you. Gus will reveal that he learned this recipe from some commenter, some odd-named person that he met long ago, and then he will explain its magical properties. And therefore, you will be folded into our adventure. Our narrative will engulf you, and you will become one with Drawga.
honestly, it's impressive that Gus can remember any names. So,
Exactly.
Yeah, count yourself lucky.
He's already. We gotta hurry because Gus is already forgetting all of the ways
Yeah,
you tried to
yeah.
impress him.
he's getting sleepy.
I beg of you, don't steal anything, because I'm about to nap.
So, guys, it's time for our final round, the climax of our episode. I want each of you to show me your drawing one last time, show the audience it one last time, and give us a summary and a defense of why you should get the magic drink.
Just Julius.
All right. So this is Roxa trying to convince old baby Gus to give him a drink via Skull boyfriend. Skull Demon Johnny, who
Demon Johnny.
can peer into your soul. She's just trying to use the only thing she knows what to do, which is
Yeah.
smash, but also smash some spirits.
Oh, I like that. One follow-up question for you, then we're gonna move on.
Yeah.
Is Demon Johnny still sentient? Is he saying anything, or is it just purely a leer at the moment?
Now, right now, it's just a cold, hard stare into old baby Gus's soul.
I like that. Old baby Gus has got some serious cotton candy brain, so it probably wouldn't work. Anyway.
According to most churches, I don't even know if I have a soul.
All right, Jacob, you're up.
Yeah, so I used my bone magics, my favorite kind of magics, to reanimate the bone skeleton skull above the bar. His name is Bone
Well
Regard,
done.
and he is rattling out some top 40 fantasy hits while he does a funny dance, pleasing and delighting old baby Gus to no end.
I love it. Congratulations, Bone Regard. Excellent use of the space, I might say.
Oh, thank you.
And Nathan, it's your turn. Let's get a quick recap.
Legsy's playing Got Your Leg with old baby Gus. Beauregard's still there. He's just like this happened shortly after Beauregard finished his dance.
He was
He's-
also tricked
Yeah.
by this.
Yeah.
He's horrified by what
yeah.
she's done.
Beauregard also hasn't been sentient for that long, so I think he hasn't seen this trick pulled before either.
Oh, I really like the idea of just a hissing skull just being like, I'm bored. Time to start dancing.
Yeah.
Well, I think regardless of what happens, I think that Bone Regard is definitely coming with us on the rest of the adventure.
We've got so many skull friends. Two of them are
entire
both named
series.
John, and then there's one named Beauregard.
This entire season is just going to be called The Adventures of Bone Regard featuring Drawfee.
Bone Regard's quest.
Yeah. Even if Jacob doesn't win, he's the only one who created a new character for.
Hey, there we
True.
go.
So,
All right, guys. There will be a link to the straw poll where you can vote on which scenario you want to triumph. And in the comments, please, again, leave the name you want for the drink and its magical effect, both of those, if you don't mind. I've been Caldwell. I'm the Drawga Dungeon Master. And, of course, we've got Legsy, Roxa, and, of course, Ryena, all of our brave party, the Ladies' Book Club, beginning an adventure. We've only just begun. This is just the introduction. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm very excited for next episode. Guys, thank you for playing.
Caldwell, this is really fun.
Yeah, this is great.
This is really, really fun.
Come on, guys. This is YouTube. No sincerity.
Oh, sorry. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I guess if you play Dungeons and Dragons, if you like fantasy games of any sort, share this with your friends. Get them excited. Get them on board. It's early enough. Get them on the ground floor. Honestly, that's where Gus spends most of his time, and that's where we all are right now. And I'm really excited to see where this adventure goes. Mostly because I already know where it goes. I've got it all written out. I'm excited to see how you guys play in this little sandbox. This urine-soaked sandbox that I've created. Okay, guys. Well, thank you so much for watching. And as always, we are very, very sorry.